Hi everyone, it's the 23rd of December, can you believe it? Let's see what's behind the door today. Baby Jesus in the manger. So grab your paints and let's get started. Okay, so let's do this cute little crib with a bit of straw and a little stand there, a little wooden stand. A little sleeping face, there we go, little nose, maybe a little bit of hair there, okay. And we'll have the star featuring in again. Nice one. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a glow with the star once again. So we'll get lemon yellow and cadmium yellow. Start that off, and then we'll get some cadmium yellow and we'll just sort of paint around. And then just sort of bleed and blend out. There we go. And then we'll get some shadow mixed up. There we go. So we'll start with that. We'll let that dry. Well, actually, no, whilst I'm letting it dry, maybe what I'll do is just get a bit of sort of slightly more orange glow from the light, just a little bit. We might do a few, there we go, that's quite nice. That's nice. Okay. Now we shall let it dry. Okay, so now we need to do some hay and straw, so that colour is going to be useful, as well as the yellow ochre. So I'm going to just paint in colours like these. Okay, lovely. And now we're going to paint in the wood. You know, it's funny, I'd never heard, I'm just thinking back to being a child and learning the words of away in a manger. And I'd never heard the word manger for a bed. Well, obviously it's not a bed, it's for animal feed, isn't it? But I don't feel like I've ever heard that word since in any other context. But I don't know, it's funny, the things you learn, the songs and words to things you learn as a child, and you don't you don't question them at all. Right, we'll get a bit of shadow in there as well. Lovely stuff. Okay, and baby Jesus is going to have a little bit of a glow on the clothes because of the light. And a little bit of a shadow from underneath. Now I'm going to clear a bit of space in my palette because that orange took up all the room. And we'll get a little bit of yellow, a little bit of Alizarin crimson, and if we just get a little bit more Alizarin crimson in there and dilute this right down. Actually, maybe bring that in a bit, knock it back a bit. There we go, that's better. We can get a colour for the face. Notice how I've not painted in the whole thing, just a little bit of light shining there. Okay, so we're going to let that dry and then we will come back and put in a little bit more detail and we'll be done. Okay, let's do a little bit of sort of dry brushing of a bit of straw from underneath, sort of heading upwards. And then just a little bit of blue into that brown to make a slightly darker colour. Really sort of, there we go. And there we have a little baby Jesus, and I might just add a little bit of fine line to the swaddling clothes just so that he shows up. There we go. Since I've got that colour there, pop that in. Lovely. Right, let's rub out the pencil and then we will be all done. With the pencil rubbed out, I just want to do a last little bit of gold on the star, just so it really stands out. And then underneath the manger, just a bit more shadow. And there we have baby Jesus asleep in the manger. Thanks so much for watching. We've only got one left, I can't believe it. But we've had a wonderful time, so no point in being sad that it's over because we're having an amazing time. We've got one left. So I'll see you tomorrow for Christmas Eve.